Good morning, children. Children, welcome to the e-class of Dipal School, Baripada. Today, I, Tapas sir, going to teach grammar to class 5 students. Today, I am going to teach lesson number 2, singular and plural nouns. So, this lesson is in your first unit test course. So let's start the lesson. Nouns are of two in number, singular noun and plural nouns. Noun are two in number, singular noun and plural noun. Singular noun name one person, animal, place or thing. Example: boy, train, flower, rose, box and room. You can see any noun, if it is one in number, it is said to be singular. Some examples are there to show you how singular it is. Box, B-O-X, box means one box. Train, T-R-A-I-N, train means one train. Flower, one flower. Rose, one rose. Boy, one boy. Room also one. But when we change them into more than one, what do we say? We say plural nouns. Plural nouns name more than one person, animal, place or thing. You can see how a noun changes into plural. Box changes into boxes. Train changes into trains. Flower to flowers. Rose, roses. Boy, boys and room, rooms. So now singular box will change into plural if it is es is added to it. Train changes into plural if s is added to it. Flower changes into plural if s is added to it. Rose changes into plural if it is roses. Boy, if s is added, it changes into plural. Room, rooms. So singular changes into plural. Now how rest of the noun changes into plural we will read here. To change some noun from singular to plural, we only add s at the end. Some nouns are there. If we will add simply s to it, it will change into plural. You see examples: brother, brothers; shop, shops; book, books; room, rooms; pencil, pencils; tiger, tigers. All these singular noun changes into plural when s is added to those nouns. You can say it. S I have added in red color, so it changes into singular, from singular to plural. Now if the noun ends with s, ss, sh, ch, x or o, add es at the end so that singular will change into plural. Peach, peach is a type of fruit. Peach ending with ch. Dress ending with ss. Bus ending with s. Brush ending with sh. Mango ending with o, fox ending with x. All these noun changes into plural by adding es. You can see peach, peaches; dress, dresses; bus, buses; brush, brushes; mango, mangoes; fox, foxes. All these words ending with ch, ss, s, sh, o and x changes into plural form when we add es to them. When we add es to them, you can see in plural form es it is added in every letter word. I have written done in red color to show you that how singular changes into plural. Now we will move on to for most noun that end in f, ef or fe have ves in their plural form. Now loaf of bread means piece of bread. Loaf is ending with f. Life ending with fe. Wife ending with fe. Knife ending with fe. Wolf ending with f. And thief ending with ef. So what will be the plural form of these nouns? Loaf will changes into lops. Life, lives. Wife, wives. Knife, knives. Wolf, wolves. Thief, thieves. Every letter you can see, every word you can see changes into plural by adding ves to them. ending VES, to them the noun singular changes into plural. The word that ends with F, EF or FE have VES in their plural form. The nouns that end with Y have IES in their plural form. Some words like story ending with Y, sky ending with Y, fly ending with Y, lady ending with Y, baby ending with Y. All words that ends with Y have IES in their plural form. Story will change into stories, sky, skies, fly, flies, lady, ladies, baby, babies. So word ending with Y have IES in their plural form. IES. Some nouns whose spelling of singular noun are different from plural noun. Some nouns are there whose spelling is totally different from singular to plural. Foot, feet. Tooth, one tooth, if more than one, teeth. Ox, one ox, if more than one, oxen. Child, if one child, child. If it's more than one child, 2, 3, then we will write children. Man, a man, man is singular. Men, man is plural. Goose, a kind of bird. Goose, goose singular, but plural form of goose is geese. Geese, geese. So here we can see singular and plural having different spellings. Now, some nouns are there whose singular and always in plural form. Means some nouns we'll see today whose singular always remain in plural form. You can see scissors ending with S, plural also scissors, same spelling. Spectacles ending with S, spectacles plural also spectacles. Trousers, trousers. Shorts, short pants, shorts, shorts. Furnitures, furnitures. Clothes, clothes. All these singular are having same spelling as plural. So both the case singular as plural have same spelling ending with S. Now countable and uncountable nouns. Some nouns refer to entities that we can count. Such nouns are called countable, means nouns which we can count in number. It is called countable noun. Countable noun have singular and plural form. We use a, an, many, some, any, few or a few before this noun. You can see a bird means one bird. 10 birds. A book. 3 books. An umbrella. 5 umbrellas. You can see all bird, book, umbrella, birds are countables. Are all countable noun. We can count in number in our hand. We can count. That's why they are called countable noun. In those cases, we have to use a if it is vowel n, or we can put any number like 10, 3, 5 number is given. Any number we can give to the countable nouns. Some nouns refer to entities that we cannot count. Such nouns are called uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are always used in singular. Means you cannot count this noun like air, information, weather, meat, milk and music. These are all nouns, but we cannot count. Air you can count. Air is around us, we cannot count. Weather also keeps on changing, but we cannot count neither meat, milk, music. Many such nouns are there. Your hair, sand, water, many things are there which you cannot count. So these are all uncountable nouns. We use expression like enough, much, some, any, little, a lot of, or plenty of before some uncountable nouns to indicate quantity. Like a, n, and numbers we use in countable nouns. Same way, enough, much, some, any, little, a lot of, plenty of. These are the things we use before an uncountable noun. You can see some food. Food we cannot count, that's why some food. Plenty of water. Water also we cannot count, plenty of water. A pinch of salt. Salt also uncountable. A pinch of salt, pinch, like this. Some advice. Advice we generally get from our elders. It is also uncountable, so it is some. A little sugar. Sugar is also uncountable, a little. A piece of advice you can see. So these are all nouns which are uncountable. That's why we have to use some or enough, much, little before these uncountable nouns. So this lesson, singular and plural noun, is over, children. My request to you children, please watch this video again and again, because grammar, to understand grammar, you have to listen it nicely, attentively, and now you are having enough time at home, so please watch these videos. Not only this video, rest of the videos what teachers are sending, you should please watch them thoroughly and attentively at home, so that you can understand the basic thing of that lesson or the teaching what the teacher has given in that video. So thank you children for watching the video, and be at home, stay safe, and think about your future. God bless you. Bye bye.